Vanakkam to all children. This is your Priyadarshini ma'am. In the previous class, we learned many things. Do you have any question in that? Do you all understand? Okay, cuties. Children, I received your homeworks. You are all doing very superb, very good cuties. So why I am going to give a star for you. Then in the last class we learnt in the Indian comparison of Indian and international place value system and estimation. Okay? The chapter under the chapter place value. Today we are going to learn rounding of numbers to the nearest 100 and 1000. Okay children, before going to the rounding of numbers, I will show you one video. You watch that video, you can recall the rounding of numbers which I taught in the previous class. Okay?
Coach presents Rounding to the nearest 10. We use rounding when we want to estimate. Rounding gives us numbers that are easy to use, like 10, 20, 30, and so on. Rounded numbers help you solve everyday problems where you don't need an exact answer. That's called an estimate. Rounding might look hard, but hey, guess what? If you know how to put numbers in order and can skip count by tens, you can learn to round any number to the nearest 10 with ease. Here are some useful things to know. You can show any number on a number line. Numbers to the right have a greater value than numbers to the left. Every number that ends in the digits 1 through 9 sits between two tens. The nearest 10 on either side of your number is a useful benchmark. And the midpoint is the number that is halfway between the two benchmarks. If the number you want to round is less than the midpoint, round down. If the number you are rounding is at the midpoint or greater than the midpoint, round up. You can round any number in 4 easy steps. Let's see how. Let's round 27 to the nearest 10. Step 1. Figure out what benchmarks to use. Between which two tens does 27 belong? 20 is the lower benchmark and 30 is the higher benchmark. Step 2. Find the midpoint between your benchmarks. That's the number that is exactly in the middle. The midpoint between 20 and 30 is 25. Step 3. Now locate 27 on the number line. You can see that 27 is more than 25. So now you're ready for step 4. You can round. 27 is closer to 30 than to 20. So, to the nearest 10, 27 rounds up to 30. Sometimes the nearest 10 is 0. Let's round 4 to the nearest 10. The benchmarks are 0 and 10. The midpoint is 5. 4 is less than 5, so to the nearest 10, 4 rounds down to 0. And sometimes the nearest 10 is 100. Look at 96. The benchmarks are 90 and 100. The midpoint is 95. 96 is greater than 95. So, to the nearest 10, 96 rounds up to 100.
Okay, children, listen here. Round off 376 to the nearest 100. So we are going to round to the nearest 100. First, we need to create a number line. So you know already how to create a number line. So for nearest 100, so the first you need to find 376 is lies between two tens, that are 300 and 400. Okay, cuties? So 300. Then you need to create a number line for 100 by counting tens. Okay, cuties? So 300. Next 310, 320, 330, 340, 350, 360, 370, 380, 390, 400. Okay, children? Each, see, 310 to 20, 10 lines will be there. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, 376 is lies between 370 to 380, which means 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so 76. 70 means here 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76. This is the 376. You need to keep one dot. Okay, now you need to find which 100 is very closer to 376. See, 400 or 300, which is very closer. Yes, you are right. 400 is the closer 100. Okay, so 376 is rounded off 400. 376 is rounded off 400. We are going to round the numbers to the nearest 100 without using number line. Okay. What number is this? 437. 437. We are going to round to the nearest 100. For that, we need to see the 100 place and 10s place. So, you no need to consider that ones place, that is considered as 0. Okay, you don't want to consider that. You need to consider these two numbers. I mean 43, 437 and 4 and 3 you need to consider. See the number, this end with 3. 4 and 3, 3 is the less than 5. When you are rounding the number below 5 in the sense rounding down. Below 5 in the sense rounding down. Exact 5 or more than 5 in the sense you need round up. Round up in the sense, this first, the 18 is lies between two tens. What is that two tens? 10 and 20. Very good. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So, the 18 is lies between 10 to 20. Okay, so 18. 18 is very closer to 20. So, 18 is rounded to the nearest 10 is 20. Just like that. Here, 43. Okay, 44, 3, which is 430. 430 means, so 430 in the sense, you need to round down. Very good. 430, 420, 410, which is 400. I mean the 437 is lies between two hundreds that are 400 and 500. So that 437 is very closer to 400. So 437 rounded off 400. Okay children, do you understand? Okay, I will give you another example. See, 695. Number 695. For you need to round to the nearest 100. For that, you need to concentrate the 100 and tens. I mean 600 and 9 tens. 690. The 690 lies between two hundreds. What are the two hundreds? 600 to 700. Very good. 600 to 700. See, now you imagine the 690 is closer to 700 because 690 after, if you add one more 10, you will get 700. So 695 is totally rounded off 700. Rounded off 700. Round off 2435 to the nearest 1000. Nearest 1000. For that, first you need to create a number line.